Good morning, Teacher Tori here. I just wanted to give you guys some tips. This is going to be a really quick and simple video. I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to get more bookings based on your profile. Once I got certified for the levels that people use the most, I was fully booked almost immediately and didn't expect that at all. And so everybody said that it had a lot to do with your profile. So I wanted to just share my tips. Number one, profile picture. You definitely want something professional looking, but also it doesn't need to look like the same thing as every other person. They say to do a headshot with like a completely blank background. Mine has trees and stuff in the background and it doesn't seem to really matter. You can totally do this by yourself. Like you don't need a professional picture done. I had my sister take my picture and it was really nice outside. It was like a good light, not too harsh, nothing like that, but you could totally just take it in your, like with a timer on your phone with good lighting. Whatever you need to do, just so that it's not like a picture of you and your dogs and you're outside playing. And it's just, that's not what you want for that first profile picture. You want that one to be a little bit more professional. Number two is your other pictures. There's going to be two other pictures that you are going to upload that are supposed to show your personality and something cool about you or whatever. They do say not to have any other people in those pictures, to watch out for what you're doing in those pictures, you know. That's a no-go. You want to be careful, make sure it's not too revealing, that sort of thing. But almost everybody has pictures of their family as one of those two pictures. So don't feel bad about that. Like I put a picture up of me, my husband, and my two girls at a football game. That was one of mine. And then the other one was a like selfie of me and my baby. It was really not a big deal, but it's cool to show them a little bit of like what your family is like and that sort of thing. So the two other pictures can have other people in them. It just doesn't need to be like at a party. Right. Number three is your profile introduction. You have like a little paragraph that you use to tell the parents about yourself. Remember that this is like marketing to the parents. You're trying to sell yourself to them. VIPKID is like your own business. You have to build up your clientele and people that want to rebook you. You have to do that. So it's important to pay attention to that when you are putting your profile together. It's extremely helpful if you focus on your education and your experience and just make it sound as good as possible. So like the very first thing I talked about is, you know, my name is, and I got my bachelor's from this place and it's in this, and I got my master's in this, and I have been working with children from this age to this age for this many years. And that was the first thing I talked about. And then I added in, I have two daughters. In my spare time, I really love to read and I love to write. And I added in those sort of things after. And it wasn't a super long paragraph, but it was just enough to be like, this is what you should be expecting from me. I love to do this in the classroom. I did mention I like to teach with energy. Anything like that is going to be really helpful. The parents want to see that sort of thing. So just remember when you're writing this out, it's like an advertisement for you. It's important to think of it that way. And yeah, that's all. Number four is the video clip. The video clip, it says it's supposed to be 15 seconds long, I think. 15 seconds long, but plenty of people have longer ones from, you know, like 30 seconds to 45 seconds, something like that. Mine personally is, I think, like 31 seconds long. And they don't want you to just say like, hello, welcome to VIPKID. I'll see you in the classroom. They don't want just that because a lot of people are saying that. They don't really care what they want, but like you don't want to just put a very basic video out there. Try to put something that's a little bit more you in there. So like for me, when I did mine, I said I waited until I got this little puppet because they love puppets. You want something to make you stand out. So I waited until I got my puppet. This is Ted. He's just my fave. They want to see you speak clearly. They want to hear that you are speaking slowly so that their child would be able to understand you. This is basically a mini commercial for you. So think about it that way. I put in, I said, hello, my name is Teacher Tori. Welcome to VIPKID. And that was my little business moment of it. Then I went into, I love to read, and I had a little book. I said, oh, I love to read and write and learn. I think I said that because I do. Those are all things that I really love to do. And so I put those in there. Those are very educationally based things. And also the parents in China are pretty educationally focused. So it just worked out. I mean, that's what I was going for. I was going for how can I appeal to the parents? And honestly, it's worked. So I've got that done. This week, I'm completely booked. Next week, I'm completely booked except for 4 slots, and I have like 35 slots open. So it's working really well. So I really highly recommend that you follow some of these things because it will help you get more bookings. You know, just be yourself, because also these parents are looking for you to be like you were in your commercial for yourself. So for this little tiny video, remember that this is an advertisement for you. You got to make it look like they want to book you and not somebody else. So you can do it. It's not very difficult. Just try to have your quality good and make sure that that they can hear you really, really well as well. If you are not a VIPKID teacher yet and you would really like somebody to help you through the process, kind of try and make sure you do everything you can to get hired, that I would love to help you. I love mentoring. I love helping. I love being in a community of teachers. So if you're interested in that, just click the link below and it'll start the application process for you, but it'll help me know when you go through the process. So I can send you an email through there and I can just get you started. I'll send you tips, tricks, and I'll get in touch with you personally. So if you have any questions throughout the process, you can ask me. I'm just happy to help. So I will talk to you guys later. Happy teaching.